Alright, so my name's Kyle Hurley. I'm a graduate student here at the University of Central Arkansas. I'll be completely honest, I was a little surprised that I enjoyed insect research so much. If you asked all of my parents, they'd be like, oh my god, he's studying insects? That's kind of strange, because as a kid I really didn't care to be around insects at all. Now, I mean, I've just gotten so into insects, I'm so surprised at the amount of passion that I feel towards the research with insects. I mean, it's just, I'm not bothered by them at all, and I'm just completely kind of just in my niche when it comes to doing insect research. Dr. Dussard, so my mentor, I took him for biology too here at UCA. And the first thing that turned me on to research was I came into his lab because he said we could come into his lab if we had any question. And he had praying mantises sitting on the bench. I remember asking him about it, being really interested, and he said he needed more, so I went out to the reserve and collected some more, came in, and he used those in one of his courses, and then I had a whole bunch of praying mantises sit on the bench, and he said, well, what are you going to do with them? And it was just really inspiring and cool to think about, what can I do now that I've collected all these insects? What questions can I come up with, and then what kind of answers can I get out of the research that I designed? I'm a husband as well as a researcher, and I can get so passionate about my research that I just lose the world outside of it. And so I always have to remind myself that I have to make sure I fulfill the obligations that I have outside of the research lab while still trying to perform in the lab itself. You have to be passionate about it. You just have to be. Like, I mean, if I wasn't passionate about the insects, then whenever I reached a point that, you know, I had these, the question wasn't coming out right, I'd get frustrated and wouldn't want to complete it. But if you're passionate about it, you're going to keep pushing through it. I think it's the same way with anything that you go into. So you need to be passionate about what you do, passionate about the major that you pick, because things are going to get tough, and if you're not passionate about it, you're not going to have that oomph at the end to push through it. So just be passionate about whatever it is you choose to do. Don't necessarily pick it for the money or for the prestige or something like that. Just pick it for the passion. My name is Kyle Hurley, and I'm a student researcher with the Arkansas Center for Plant Power Production.